Three college-age adults. Here we go. Right here. Is that good?
Looks good.
Okay. The search for happiness is complicated. Some say it takes money, followers, labubus, or whatever new thing the internet is selling this week. But the more I look around, the more I think happiness is actually pretty simple. Marketers have made it complicated by design. My name is Clayton Christian, and today I want to share a few things I've learned about happiness. Not from some Instagram life coach, but from solid research, and from watching how modern life beats people down. I grew up right in the middle of what people love calling the Prozac generation. The one where every TV actor, commercial, and personality kept telling us to find happiness, to ingest happiness. It's right there and you can have it on sale. And then none of these things ever made the difference for long or for what we were looking for. But what if happiness isn't something you consume? What if it's something you uncover by letting go of the stuff that gets in the way? So today I'm going to share 3 research-backed ways to improve your happiness. Number 1, using less social media. I know. 2, living more simply. And 3, letting go of a little bit of that ego. First is reducing social media. A 2024 study in computers and human behavior found that heavy social media use increases negative self-esteem and self-comparison, meaning the more we scroll, the worse we feel about our own lives. And in 2023, a ResearchGate study found that higher social media addiction directly led to lower happiness and life satisfaction. And yes, in case you're ever wondering, social media is an addiction. If you don't think so, I challenge you to take 1 week away. Just 1 week. And the weirdest part is the less time you spend on social media, the more time you spend in your actual life, which makes you happier. It's almost like life is better when you're present for it every single day. Next is living simply. Psychologists have a term called the hedonic treadmill. It means no matter how much you spend or buy, your brain eventually gets bored and wants more. Martin Seligman talks about this in his research on well-being, how we keep chasing that next purchase, but it never makes a difference. But according to a 2024 review in Frontiers in Psychology, people who live more minimalist lifestyles tend to report higher well-being because they focus on relationships and experiences instead of possessions. This chart shows material life versus simple life. A material life leads to stress, comparisons to other, and short-term joy, while simple life equals balance, content, and a lasting sense of joy. It's not about living in a cabin in the woods or wearing 1 pair of pants for the rest of your life. It's about getting rid of the stuff that crowds your peace. And lastly, we have letting go of ego. A study in the Journal of Happiness in 2022 found that quiet ego, basically increasing your being and purpose, leads to positive psychological changes. Humility and self-compassion lead to better emotional balance. In other words, the less you stress about who you're supposed to be, the happier you are with who you are. Ego makes everything loud, while happiness is often quiet. So today, we looked at 3 simple ways to uncover more happiness. Spending less time online, living simply instead of collecting stuff, and letting go of that loud inner narrator that thinks everyone is better or worse than us. And what all 3 have in common is happiness. Happiness grows when we stop looking outward for it. It's not the next post, the next purchase, or the next version of yourself you're trying to upgrade. It's you, and you can find it in the quiet, simple moments you notice. Thank you.